Alright, YouTube, so the video down below is a brief explanation of what happened over the weekend at the University of Oklahoma. Apparently a girl had been donning blackface, and she made a vine with her roommate where she said, "I am a Negro," and she didn't use the word Negro, so I think you guys know what she said. And she was promptly expelled, and I think this is a complete disgrace. You know, here in the United States, we have our First Amendment right, where we have the right to free speech, right to freedom of assembly, right to practice whatever religion we want, freedom of press, and her rights were violated clearly here. The black community feel as if their rights are violated because they were offended. Well, there was a wise man who said this many years ago, who said that the Constitution does not guarantee that you will not be offended, and it's absolutely correct. This was said actually right before Trump announced his presidential run, and that quote has always resonated with me because I think as someone who dealt with bullying my whole life, it's not something that you can really let get to your head. You have to say, look, you got to turn it into a roast and say, like, the reason why they're trying to bully you is because they're intimidated by you. They're just trying to bring you down. However, in this case, these girls were not trying to bully any African Americans. They were just joking around, and they were probably a little bit tipsy too. So I have no problem with what they did. However, I do have a problem with the University of Oklahoma suspending these girls. And it seems that there's a big double standard here, especially when it comes to white on black, black on white. These girls make a tasteless joke while we have rape gangs and illegal immigrants targeting white women. Muslim rape gangs that are composed of Arabs, possibly some blacks, Somalians, basically anybody that's associated with Islam. They are undergoing violent treatment from these individuals, and a lot of them are simply just let go because they're said, well, these people, they're having a hard time assimilating, so who could blame them? Well, you could blame the people who brought them in here in the first place. That's one thing. You can start that, and you can also say that there's a major difference between two girls making a tasteless blackface joke as opposed to rape and violence, actual violence, not hurting someone's feelings, their fifis. So yeah, in closing, I'd just say that the University of Oklahoma is probably going to see a lawsuit coming their way. If this girl and her parents are smart enough, they will fight back with tooth and nail. I believe that she deserves to get reinstated back at the University of Oklahoma. I think that the African American community, or rather the black community as a whole, probably doesn't care about this, but the professional outrage technicians will probably say, well, because of the skin of my color, I must be offended because this is what I'm told, rather than coming up with principles of your own. It's pretty pathetic. And the fact that, some people can't take a joke is really a testament to their low IQ and their low emotional intelligence. One of the things that whites have been used to in this country has been, constant persecution of their skin color and of their religion. White Christians have been targeted in the media. I don't know if you've noticed. People like BuzzFeed and Vox are always trying to, talk about how, there's these people leaving these churches and becoming atheists. And actually, Brian Denlinger actually did a really good video about that on this BuzzFeed video where there's this lady who used to run a mega church, and then she just suddenly ran away and became an atheist, and was proud about it too. And they're kind of just making a mockery of the Bible. And on this beautiful Sunday, it's raining outside. I'm going to go to church. I'm going to have a wonderful time at church, and I really do pity those people that become atheists because there's so much more to life than just material possessions. God bless.